obviously.
You know, obviously.
That's right.
I got Dave here.
I think that
You know, we want to welcome everybody here.
Speaking of that,
Celinda. You know, we want to welcome everybody here.
Everything all at once?
Everything all at once.
It's honestly a sensation.
Aliens listen to it. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Absolutely. Colleen Munn came to join us today. We have a special Halloween episode of Am I the Asshole for all of you wonderful interplanetary, intergalactic, international, and local listeners. Captain Dave over there.
I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna right this ship.
Yeah, well, it is a little bit concerning. You know, the normal poker table is covered in spider webs and skulls and crows, and there's a rat over by you. I don't know if you noticed him or not, but
Yeah, he's pretty nice, right?
he's cool.
Yeah, he's
he
cute.
hangs out.
Right.
It's okay. We got Captain Dave to steer this ship. He's the one who's in charge.
That's true.
We also have Batman, so I feel like
I'm Batman,
we're
yeah.
pretty
So
protected.
if anything bad happens, if anything starts popping off, I'm ready to take some people out if I need to.
I didn't know we were supposed to dress up, so I'm the asshole.
It's okay. Dave was supposed to tell you.
Yeah.
The captain was supposed to let you know.
Fucking
Yeah.
captain.
Wow. Let us down
I
already.
said I got some fox ears. Do you want the fox ears?
Well, it's a little late now.
Yeah, we're already going, man.
No,
it's okay.
It's never too late on my ship.
It's never too late. We'll turn this ship right back around.
Yeah.
Your dad ever tell you that to you? We'll turn this around right now.
Not a ship. I can't swim. I don't know how.
Wouldn't catch Dave on a ship. That's why he's the captain.
It's more like a spaceship.
That way, it doesn't. He has to go down with the ship because he can't swim anyway.
Perfect job for you.
I know. I've heard drowning's peaceful.
Not the worst way to die, right? Not the worst way to die. So we today for this episode, this Halloween special, spectacular Halloween-a-thon, we picked Halloween themed Am I the Assholes? And Colleen is going to help us deal out intense and unquestionable judgment on whether or not these people on Reddit are the assholes.
Very excited. Haven't
good.
seen any of these, but I'm very excited.
There's some good ones in here. Trust me. Reddit is filled with nothing but the most brilliant and intellectual people on planet Earth. So, you know, it's really easy to pick some good ones. We didn't spend much time trolling through hours and hours and years of Reddit. Am I the assholes to find these just for you
Okay.
to be here today?
Okay.
Captain, do you want to get us started?
I think we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Captain Log here. Which one do I want? Okay. My cousin's kid is diabetic. We're having a Halloween sleepover this year and she was invited. My cousin, Kat, and her daughter, Diana, are excited, but Kat asked if we could have a rule that no candy gets eaten that night. When Diana leaves in the morning, she'll leave her candy behind and the kids will have extra candy they can destroy November 1st. I think this compromise is fair and we can have diabetic snacks for the kids to eat at home that night. I also think waiting one night for their candy in exchange for a ton of extra candy is something the kids will be okay with. It might even be a good lesson on delayed gratification. My wife is strongly against the idea. She said if Diana can't handle watching other people eat candy, she should just go home after trick-or-treating. I think that's mean. My wife said her sister's kid will throw a fit if she doesn't get her candy that night, and there's no way her sister will agree to the plan. I say we ask her before we assume. Diana is 5 and my sister-in-law's daughter is 8, so I think it's fair to expect slightly more maturity from the older child. My wife said we aren't asking her sister because the plan is dumb. I think I'll ask her anyways and talk to our kids and my sister's kids as well and see how everyone feels, because I think my wife is being dramatic. It's just candy, and a little bit of flexibility never hurt anyone.
Huh.
Well, there's a few different levels to this one.
I think that the kids are the assholes in this story.
The kids?
Always.
All of them?
The kids are always the assholes.
The kids are always the
That's usually
assholes.
the
That's my
conclusion we've
opinion.
come to on most of these.
Yeah, it's the kids.
I think that this is not a completely unrealistic request in theory, but I know myself as a child, especially as like a 5-year-old to 8-year-old child, and being told I wasn't allowed to eat all of my candy like that night.
On Halloween
On
night.
Halloween, I would
Right.
probably lose my fucking mind.
Absolutely. Well, okay, wait. I'm a terrible listener. So Diana's the 5-year-old who's diabetic, correct?
It's the sister's daughter.
Diana is the diabetic.
And she's the 5-year-old.
And she's 5. Okay.
She is 5.
So, like, why, instead of being like, guys, you can't have your delicious sugar-filled candy in front of the diabetic cousin, wait a day. Why not just, like, fill up her... I don't know, I used a pillowcase as a kid because I was poor, but whatever kids
Right,
use these
yeah.
days, with, like, delicious diabetic candy. And, like, and then she gets to have her diabetic candy, and the kids get to have their regular candy, and everyone has a good time.
Do you think a 5-year-old knows the difference between diabetic candy and regular candy?
No.
Probably.
Well, I mean, like...
One that's
and, like,
diabetic, though, that's like getting shots
I
and knows
feel
they
like
can't have
if
sugar.
she's seeing all the other kids eating normal candy, she's probably going to be like, why is my candy different?
Then she might feel bad and
Then
hate
she might
herself.
throw a temper
She's like, I'm
tantrum.
inferior now. I have diabetes, and I'm not as good as the other kids.
Right.
I can't eat the same candy
Right.
as them because I suck.
Going to be traumatized for the rest of her life now.
It's a perfect example of why separate but equal does not work.
Yeah, exactly. We learned this
A long time. Civics.
in
it's
the
civics.
Civil War, or not the Civil War, but the Civil Rights
1960s,
Movement.
yeah.
I almost just said, why don't all the diabetic kids just go together? Yeah, no, that's not.
Yeah,
that's
you just gonna
terrible thing to
clump them
say.
all.
Yeah, I know.
together?
I'm
It's
saying
okay.
terrible things
It's-
already.
It's all good.
I feel like it's also very mean to have this 5-year-old go trick-or-treating, gather all this candy that is not diabetic, and then
Right.
take the candy from her and be like, nope, you can't have
We're
any of
leaving
this.
it for your cousin.
Sorry, you have to give it to your cousins. You
Is-
can't have any of this.
Is it meaner to make her give the candy away that'll kill her, or is it meaner to not let her trick or treat?
I mean,
Ooh, that's a trickier.
You have to let
yeah.
her trick or
Right,
treat.
you have to let her trick or treat. I feel like it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, that
you
sucks.
know?
I never thought about that.
See, I call diabetic kids Scott Malkinsons. Okay.
I'm
And,
glad that we're also just going to make South Park
Okay.
references
Yeah,
constantly.
so-
Okay, great.
so-
I have diabetes.
yeah, so like, is it really the kid's fault? I'm gonna introduce Exhibit A, which is her sister. Okay, his sister-in-law just birthed a fucking Scott Malkinson. So it's
She
kind of
sucks.
her
So she's
fault.
the asshole.
Sucks.
She's the asshole. I mean, come on.
I also think that like the wife needs to be considered in this because she's just like straight up no.
Yeah.
Like the husband asked the wife if they could even like try this or like bring this
Like,
up,
talk
and
to
she's
people
like,
about it.
we're not even bringing this up to the children because our child is awful and will freak the fuck out.
Wait, so I'm still so confused. So, Diana.
Yeah.
Go back to Diana.
The diabetes girl.
Scott Diana.
Scott Malkinson. Yes.
Does she? Okay, if she's 5, she clearly has type 1 diabetes. She didn't like become morbidly obese in her whole 5 years of life.
Yeah,
Well, type 2.
This is America.
Right.
Good point. But assuming she has type 1, meaning she has had it since
Her whole
birth.
life, yeah.
So like she has to have some wherewithal that she's
Diabetic.
that she's diabetic. She
Absolutely,
has
she
to have
knows.
heard that word.
Right.
You know, she's not a newborn baby who's like, man, give me your Twix. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Babies
whatever
don't
the
go.
babies do.
Dude, I think they only do that at the left Twix factory.
Right.
Maybe she's a right Twix kind of girl.
But she has been getting shots like her whole life and knows that she can maybe have like one Reese's cup instead of like tons and tons of Reese's cups.
Right. I think it all. I mean, it.
But she's not really the one we're worried about here. It's the other kids that she's going to be watching eat the candy.
Well, no, that's not what's happening. They want.
Yeah. Who wants to know if they're an asshole?
They want the dad in this situation,
Wants to
the
know.
responsible father who is
Right.
not the asshole.
Who's not Scott
And his
Malkinson?
not
wife,
Scott Malkinson.
is saying no, and his sister is going to bring Scott Malkinson over to trick or treat with their 2 kids.
Well, because the dad's like, it's not that no one's eating candy or they're eating it in front of her. His idea is that they all eat the diabetic candy the night of. His children or child or whatever gets the diabetic girl's chocolate. So it's like, hey, you're not eating regular candy tonight, but you're going to get all her candy too if you just...
Tomorrow.
In the morning.
In the morning, if you just bite the bullet and eat some fucking broccoli with your cousin or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, and he kind of puts it in a good way too, like bringing up that like this might be a lesson in delayed
Right,
gratification.
right.
patience and like a little bit of empathy for your cousin or whatever that can't have normal candy.
Right.
But also, like, this is going to be a tough lesson that this child's going to have to learn. Like, eventually, people aren't going to give a fuck whether or not you have diabetes, little girl, and they're going to eat
Right.
candy all they fucking want in front of you.
I think, and like,
trying to
I love how
soften that blow.
I'm already like just getting right to it. So I have 10 months of sobriety today, and I feel like
Congratulations.
thank you,
Congrats.
thank you. And I feel like that would be me being like, guys, don't drink in front of me, like at a party where everyone's drinking. You know what I mean? I mean, also I'm not 5 with diabetes. I know it's not the same thing.
Everybody always tries to do that anyway, though. A lot of times, like, oh, I feel bad, dude. I don't know if I want to drink this around you or whatever. I've been drinking. I don't know if we should hang out.
See, I have a personal rule of thumb, which is if someone says they feel bad about something, but they still do it in front of you, they don't feel bad.
Right.
They don't
Not
feel bad.
that
They don't
bad.
care.
It's like at work when, I work in customer service at a place, not named here, but like if I'm
Serious
like
place.
in the middle of like my lunch or something, or I like go to the, I'm on my break and I forget something, behind the line, and I go back, they're like, oh, am I interrupting your break? I'm like, yeah, kind of. They're like, oh, darn, I feel so bad, but can you help me?
But anyways.
You don't care,
Yeah.
That is a good point, though.
Also, nobody should be eating a ton of diabetic candy unless everyone wants to shit their pants the next morning. Isn't
is
that
the
like the
thing.
whole thing of like,
Is that the thing about
That
diabetes?
is the thing about
I've never
sugar-free.
had-
yeah, sugar-free candy?
Certain sugar-free candy, the certain sweetener that they use will definitely make you shit your pants the next day.
Yeah. So I mean,
There's like a whole Haribo sugar-free gummy bear thing
Yes.
on Amazon that was
Oh
a
yeah.
huge meme like a long time
I
ago.
remember that.
So the plot thickens
yeah.
because
Now it's
does-
colon
Is she
cleanse.
trying to give
Right.
everybody diarrhea?
No, he is. The dad's trying to give everyone diarrhea.
No.
Right.
Happy Halloween.
Scott Malkinson's mom is trying to give everybody diarrhea. This
No.
is her plan.
No,
The brother or whatever is just being influenced by Scott Malkinson's mom.
No, Scott Malkinson's mom is it's not even being brought up to her. Her sister is like, don't you dare say that to my
So
sister.
it's the dad's plan.
It's
it
the
was
dad's
the dad's
plan.
plan all
No,
along.
really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the dad's
So he's
plan
just
all
trying
along.
to be like considerate.
Yeah, I don't think
Considerate.
anyone's being an
The,
asshole.
the
but-
dad is definitely not being an asshole. I think
He's trying to teach his kids a
considerate.
lesson, and I appreciate that.
Sure.
Do you think that
I think the wife is kind of an asshole
Yeah.
because she's like, no, we're not even gonna
We're not even going to discuss this.
think
Yeah.
about that. We won't even bring that up to the children because that's stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I make a wild accusation and say his wife's probably addicted to coke.
All right, I'm following you
Because
here.
he's like
Reel me in.
he's like the captain's gonna reel this in right here.
Reel it right on in, Dave.
And so hear me out, because he's like, this will be a great lesson in it, and delayed gratification. And this bitch just got a
It's
fucking.
really-
She's like, absolutely not.
She's got her little vanity fucking mirror flipped sideways in her room, blowing lines, and she's like, delayed gratification. What do you fucking think this is?
Are you insane?
This is really a metaphor for him trying to get his
Right.
wife to get help for her cocaine problem.
Yeah. So like the wife has cocaine. Her sister.
This is an intervention.
I think it's just weak genes. His wife has a cocaine problem.
Yeah.
Her sister births
genes.
diabetes children. Maybe the grandparents of those two are the assholes here.
Yep.
The ancestors are the assholes.
The ancestors.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nah, I still got to go with the kids.
I mean, the kids are always the assholes in any of these stories. So
And what about the diabetes? You don't feel bad for the diabetes girl, Diana?
I feel like
I-
I appreciate her dad trying to soften the blow or whatever, but at the end of the day, she's gonna have to come to terms with this. Diabetes, as far as I know, I could be wrong here, does not have a cure.
Right.
And eventually, there's some time where her friends are gonna be chugging down Mountain Dews like a good American child should, and she's gonna have to drink Diet Mountain Dew and understand why.
That's a terrible life.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's very sad.
I apologize to
but
any diabetic listeners.
The sooner she realizes and comes to terms with this, though, I think the happier and more acceptance she'll find in her life of Diet Mountain Dew.
I don't know. I'm still on the. I think I still want the. I think the sister-in-law is the asshole.
for birthing the diabetes child.
But no, not just birthing the diabetes child, but also, her sister, the wife in this situation is like, don't even bring it up to my sister.
Right.
Like and you know, she knows her sister probably better than anybody. Who's to say that the sister is embarrassed about the diabetes? You know, for her
making
kid.
a lot of assumptions here.
Because
Yes.
everybody, well, you have to make assumptions. That's what happens when you're a
Right.
judge. You know, you have to
fill in the blanks.
You have to when there's waves crashing starboard, okay, you got to make a decision
To course correct.
to course correct. It's not just laid out perfectly in front of you, Tony. You have to make assumptions sometimes.
Batman makes no assumptions, and there is no gray area. It is always black and white. I know the difference between good and bad and right and wrong.
So who's the asshole?
So who's the asshole?
I already told you it's the kids and the wife, the cokehead wife, dude. She's definitely a fucking asshole. Have you ever met very many cokeheads that are like super friendly and like not
Yes.
irritable or anxiety ridden? I feel like most of them are just like, you know, like
Yeah.
real angry,
High-strung
pissed
and
off,
paranoid.
like freaking out.
I think the neighborhood, the people who passed out the candy for not knowing Diana and her story, for not having that, I'm trying to think,
Empathy?
that Haribo diarrhea gummy bears prepared for Diana.
Yeah,
They're
it's
the
just not
assholes.
inclusive.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
You
They're-
Go ahead, no.
I was thinking that they're not being very inclusive to the people who have diabetes out there.
Right, like I want kosher, vegan, gluten-free, fucking,
Right.
you know,
Right.
You really need to
sugar-free,
consider all of those
halal.
things.
Yeah, this needs to cover all bases when passing out, which is going to be nothing. We're gonna have air.
It
We're
is.
gonna have air today.
It is 2022. You
Right.
gotta have an option for everybody.
So broccoli it is for everyone.
So broccoli.
Yeah, I guess so.
Broccoli blessed by a rabbi.
right.
Celinda, we've gotten everybody's verdict except for yours, Celinda. Who's
I
the
said
asshole?
the kids are the
Okay.
asshole. This is my verdict.
The kids are the assholes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another one for you. This is like my personal one, though, right here. I'm going to ask you
okay.
guys. I just thought of this. Every year when I'm handing out candy, I have like a bunch of regular candy, right? Like the little normal small size ones. But I buy a box of king size candy bars that I give to the kids whose costumes I like best.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Well, no, I mean, there's many different factors to this because, okay, yes, it could be like discriminating against like poorer kids who like couldn't put together but I mean, it's $0 for creativity. But
Exactly.
yeah, so it goes both ways. I mean, it depends.
It's not like the kids with bad costumes don't get any candy.
Yeah, it's not
they
like I'm
still
not-
get
Right.
candy.
They just don't get as good of candy or
Right.
as much candy.
Well, it's kind of like you're having you're having a costume contest, but nobody knows they're in it.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you're not hurting anyone. I mean, you're just rewarding. No, you're not an asshole. You're just doing your thing.
Sometimes I get some weird looks from the other kids when I give the one a big candy bar.
Well, then,
And the other ones all get little ones, and they're like, "What's going on here?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, sorry, but their costume's better than yours."
That's why the one with the best costume, you pull them to the side, you give them a little one, and you're like, come back by yourself, wink. You know?
yeah. And then the police get called.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's not
That's a
concerning
horrible
at all.
You're like, I have a special piece of candy for you when you're not with your friends.
Wow.
Like, yeah, nobody do that on
Don't. I'm not doing
Would
that,
not
Dave.
recommend.
That is not a good idea.
Well, then no one gets their feelings hurt.
Are we really concerned about their feelings that much?
Yeah.
I guess you guys can be. Personally, I don't think I'm I mean, maybe I'm an asshole, but I also don't care.
I think you should explain to the kids who got the smaller candy why they got the smaller
Oh,
candy.
I do.
You do?
Oh.
You say your costume just
Sucks.
sucks.
That's what I tell them.
I mean, it is it's my goddamn property, and I'll say whatever I want.
I do what I want.
Yeah, I mean-
Especially when they ask, they're like, "Oh, why does he get a big one?" I'm like, "Oh, well, your costume sucks here, little kid. First off, you're like 15 years old. Second off, you're not even wearing a costume."
That's true. Fuck those kids.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my dad, when he was alive, it was so embarrassing because I'd be like getting ready in some like horror costume for like whatever I was doing for Halloween in my teen years. And I remember teenagers coming to the door just in like t-shirts, and my dad would just snap, "You don't even have a costume on," and slam the door. I'm like, "Dad, just give him a fun-sized fucking Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Like, this is,
It's not like
making
I'm
a
not
scene.
giving the ones without candy, without a good costume, no candy.
Right.
I'm
No.
just giving the ones that have better costumes, better candy. They spent time. They were creative.
Yes.
You know, maybe they worked a little bit harder. Maybe their parents are richer. Maybe I'm rewarding like a higher socioeconomic status, which I'm not really about, but I don't care, dude. Halloween's fun, and I like to see people dressed up in cool costumes. And when you dress up in cool costumes, you come to my house, you're gonna get king size candy bar. That's all there is to it.
Let me just tie this all together. So you're like, I'm doing a fantastic thing. You know, these kids are getting rewarded until Diana comes to your door in the most badass fucking costume you've ever seen.
no.
And you give her a king size fucking Snickers bar that she can never
can't
eat.
even eat.
And then
Oh
she
my
just
God.
cries the whole way home because this bastard man gave her this huge piece of candy.
Oh, no.
Just because, and she's got diabetes. You just were like,
I'm ruining this poor child's life.
you're being very ableist with this.
I'm an ableist, yeah.
This is making me rethink Halloween altogether. Like, I never thought. I was just talking to someone about passing out candy, and I was joking with my air quotes about how I just moved into my own house and I want to just turn the lights off, have a bowl of candy to myself, and like watch movies and just be selfish.
That's not bad.
Because I just don't have money to like give children I don't know candy. I don't know. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. So that was kind of my plan. But that's a good point. Like, you don't know. Like, I could poison some kid by accident because they don't know they're
You're probably
diabetic.
doing them a favor.
Right. I'm doing
You're
everyone a
saving
favor.
child's life.
I
And
am.
preventing childhood obesity.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I'm not going to be like the toothbrush lady or like the apple lady or.
Oh, yeah.
those are the
People, they're getting their
worst.
houses eggs.
I know, and that's
Just don't turn on the light if you're giving out toothbrushes or apples.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a little scared of my house getting. I mean, I live in such a tiny, small house. I hope that people would just pity me enough and not, destroy my tiny home.
If I don't give out any king size candy bars in this neighborhood, my house is definitely getting egged.
See,
and you got the news station right there.
I got
You
the
could-
news station right there. I have the smallest house in the whole neighborhood against all these fucking super rich people or whatever, at least richer than I am, and they're all giving out king size candy bars to everybody that comes there because
wow.
they just got it like that. And I give
But
out
y'all hear
to,
that?
I give it to the people with nice costumes. Just in hopes that they might be like, no, that guy isn't that bad. At least he gave me a king size candy bar, and they don't egg my house.
see what I do is little Ziploc bag, okay, construction paper, not construction paper, but colored paper, okay, because printed on it is a little positive message that it's just a picture of Benjamin Franklin, all right?
Okay.
And it says a penny saved is a penny earned, and there's a penny in the bag.
Wow.
And
What every child wants for
every
Halloween.
single kid has a penny.
You're furthering education.
I'm thinking about upping it to a
Right.
nickel this year.
Wow.
I mean, there's inflation.
Yeah.
Inflation, it's 8%. but
Teaching them to be fiscally responsible.
fiscally responsible.
Yeah.
Who cannot appreciate that kind of
It's a
lesson?
solid life lesson.
Put it right in the bank
That's
account.
the real treat here is
Right.
education.
Education.
In 18 years, well, they're not babies, but let's say they're like 6 or 7. In 12 years, that penny is going to be enough for them to almost buy like a thing of Smarties.
Right.
You know, and then they earned it. They earned the candy in the end.
Yeah, and when they're 18 and they're remembering all these fond memories of egging the person's house and TPing their trees that gave them a penny in a brown paper bag with a Benjamin Franklin quote. They'll
Right.
have all of those fond memories to look back on
Yeah.
of bonding with their friends, TPing Dave's house.
Who you do?
Or I just had an idea. You could be the person who, because I'm like a savory tooth. Like I don't really have a sweet tooth. Like
You want like a steak?
jar of mayonnaise. Like when I was a kid, I would have been like, yeah. So you could give out
Pretzels.
you could give out
Pretzels,
chips or fucking Slim Jims. I don't know. I don't eat meat, but like I did when I was a kid, and I love Slim Jims.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Gobble Sticks?
Gobble sticks.
What?
Nobody ever remembers this when I talk about
I've
it.
never heard of that.
Is it like
Or-
turkey?
It literally is like these little wet turkey dicks that were in these like little packages, and I would bring them to school, and all my friends would make fun of me, and it's a traumatizing memory. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Let's go to the next story.
All right. So I got one that I actually pulled off Reddit. Now that we've determined, am I the asshole?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm an asshole.
I'm saying no.
I also say no because I participate in it. So.
You gotta save yourself there, right? Okay. Anyway, I got this one here, okay? From Reddit. We're gonna let these people know whether or not they're the asshole. This is hard to read with the mask on. Okay, here we go. Let me get this right so everybody's got a good view here. All right. Our neighbors throw this Lux Halloween party every year. Dry ice, flashing laser lights, awesome music, haunted house tour in the basement for kids, cool adult beverages upstairs for grown-ups, photo booth, ice slide shots, pro actors dressed up doing tarot and palm readings. They go all out. It's wild. Neighbors are very specific, and it's invite only. Wear a costume, in all caps. A costume, Halloween party. And wow, I think I missed part of it here. Anyway, my boyfriend never wants to put on a costume. He never wears one, and I always do. Once I got him to let me put at least some blood tears under his eyes, but he washed them off later in the bathroom after we got there. I feel stupid wearing this elaborate costume I've been thinking about or working on for weeks, and he's wearing like jeans and a long sleeve black t-shirt. Forget a couple's costume, that will never happen. He won't even do a simple last minute joke costume like Chick Magnet, putting a little felt baby chick on his shoulder, or Salt Bae, just grabbing a salt shaker and some dark circular glasses and short-sleeved black tee.
I don't blame him. That's terrible.
I asked if he'd just put a toboggan on and a flannel shirt this year and say he's Jacques Cousteau. But no way. Every time he shows up not wearing anything, our neighbors ask why he didn't dress up, and I can tell they are not pleased. He begged again. I begged again. It's no once more. So now I don't even want to go. He says I'm being silly. They go all out, throw the neighborhood this beautiful, huge, unique, super fun party, and he can't even make the minimal effort to comply with the come-in costume request. Burns me up and embarrasses me when he's the only one there who's not wearing anything. Am I the asshole? Because she doesn't want to go now.
You go ahead, Dave.
I feel like one of the sacrifices you have to make in a relationship, and this isn't for every woman, but if she's someone who likes Halloween, you gotta bite the bullet every year and just fucking put on a costume.
Right.
Especially
put on
for a
flannel.
super dank party. Like, this sounds like a really sweet party that I would go to and would like to go to. If whoever is throwing this party is listening, send us a Facebook message to the party to come to the party, and we'll be there.
Definitely.
Yeah, didn't say the actors are doing tarot readings. I got that mixed up, but whatever.
There's actors who are doing tarot and palm readings there. I'm like I'm down.
Yeah. So my thing is, okay, so yeah, he's definitely an asshole because, well, he's not an asshole. He sounds like an idiot. Like,
No, he's the asshole.
He's definitely an asshole.
like, it's one thing if it's just a Halloween party and people, some people dress up, some people don't. Like, there's a lot of parties like that. I'm saying this because I'm someone who is terrible at coming up with creative costumes, so I sometimes like to just be in like a black gown and be like just basically me with more eyeliner on. But yeah, if this is a specific, like, you have to dress up, like, that would be like a 15-year-old going to the bar and being like, why can't I get in? And it's like, you have to be 21. You know what I mean? Like, I just keep bringing up bars. But I think that's kind of like this situation. Like, the whole point of the party is you have to dress up. So him showing up, that's kind of like, I don't know, that's pretty disrespectful.
Right.
To like what they're doing, if that's the
I
requirement.
wish you would give some explanation. Like, he has to be giving some reason over all these years for why he doesn't want to wear a costume. Like,
No.
what is his reasoning?
I think he just wants to piss her off.
I feel like he's just like one of those guys who doesn't want to wear a costume and he's just like, no, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it because he's a big party pooper. He doesn't have any friends.
So why even go to the fucking party then, dude?
Is this like...
If I were her, I would just go without him and be like, you go ahead and stay home.
This sounds like a grade A case of toxic masculinity to me.
Yeah.
He's too macho to put on a costume,
Can't do something silly like that.
It's not even hard to put on a costume most of the time. You can do like really simple shit.
Right.
And I mean, jeans, white t-shirt, flannel, bam, you're fucking Paul Bunyan, dude.
Right.
Right, buy an axe and not a real one, or maybe a real one.
Get a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Or maybe
You're a
he's so he knows. I'm like putting this in my shoes. Like this was me. Maybe he's so intimidated by this, what you call it, a Lux party, by this Lux party, that he's like, no costume I come up will be good enough. I might as well just wear my jeans and my long sleeve back shirt.
That's not what he's like, though.
I don't think so.
Didn't you? Oh, go. Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, I feel like if I were him, I would feel embarrassed myself to show up without a costume.
Right.
Of course.
Like, I'm the only one, I'm clearly the only person at this super nice party that's not wearing a costume. Like, I would feel self-conscious about that.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like his girlfriend, too, has come up with, like, couples costumes ideas, or at least a costume idea for him.
And they seem pretty simple.
Right. Very simple.
But dumb. But like, you know, I mean, so I understand why he's like, no, I don't want to be a salt bay. First of all, what the
fuck is that?
What the fuck? Yeah,
I feel like these people are in Britain or something like that. A lot of, I feel
Salt Bae is like an internet guy who puts salt on everything. That's literally, he's like a chef.
like dude who does this,
I think so, yeah.
like sprinkles it on off his like.
Right, he's like a really good looking chef who likes to put salt on everything.
What?
Okay.
Oh God, I'm too old for this.
I don't know who it is either, but I don't know. I just keep going back to the like, if he's with this person and she gets like so incredibly into or like happy about like Halloween, and it's like she's just so into it, I couldn't imagine being with somebody and they're that passionate about it that even if it's not my thing, you know, I just fucking like do it just because she likes
it would make
you
her
know.
happy.
Right.
It doesn't even seem like she's that passionate about it. She just doesn't want. She just like wants to follow the rules of the party.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I'm all about being ungovernable.
Yeah.
So
is he not the asshole?
He's the asshole.
have you ever done a couple's costume?
Yeah.
No,
No, me
never
neither.
in my life.
It reminds me.
Well,
We have couples costumes upstairs. We did
our
a whole
cosplay.
photo
We
shoot.
have not done for like Halloween yet. We will be doing it for Halloween this year. That'll be my first couple's costume.
Well, it's just a dangerous situation, and I'll tell you why. This is a real true story. Okay, back in 2010, I went down to State College to party. Okay, it was Halloween weekend.
All right.
I went down.
Sounds good.
I went down in a Luigi costume. It's the only thing I wore. I didn't bring a change of clothes. It was just Luigi costume, the hat, and some boxer briefs underneath. Okay, there was a whole weekend Luigi. That's what you get.
That's it.
You know.
That's all you need, really.
So I didn't have.
It's dedication to the role.
To the character.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You're not breaking character.
There was no Mario.
Did you have the little mustache too?
I did not have the mustache.
Wow.
It probably grew by the end of that weekend, though.
No, yeah, it should have grew by the end of the weekend, but I have extremely poor facial hair.
My apologies.
It's okay. I've gotten over it. No Mario. Okay, I didn't have a Mario. I don't know why I picked this Luigi costume. I just went into the store. I was like, I need something. Grab Luigi, whatever. So I'm at a bar after the football game. They played Michigan, beat them. Go State. You know, we are Penn State.
Penn State.
But so I go to the bar. And I'm drinking a beer. And this person taps me on the shoulder, and I turn around, and it's just this dude also dressed as Luigi. I was like, "Hey, Luigi!" And he goes, "Where's your Mario, man?" And I just go, "Oh no, it's just me. I'm just Luigi." And he just had this look on his face, and he was like, "There's no Mario." And I was like, "Yeah, no, whatever. Yeah, okay." So I turn back around. I'm talking to my friend. It's the weirdest thing that ever happened in my life. I swear to God, this is fucking true story. I feel a tap on my shoulder again. I turn around. Here's Luigi. He's got Mario, Peach, Toad, fucking Wario, and Waluigi.
Oh my
and he
God.
goes, "You're a fucking poser."
Wow.
He said, "You're a fraud." I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "You don't got no fucking Mario." He was like, you don't deserve to wear that costume.
This sounds like a Penn State party.
It was a Penn State party.
It's just mean.
Yeah, but the point of the story is you go to a fucking costume party with a couple's costume or a tandem costume, he's putting his girlfriend's fucking life at risk. You know?
Yeah.
So like
It makes sense.
he's just an asshole all around.
Right.
Yeah.
That
She's
story
she's
is
putting
crazy.
her
I
up
can't
to ridicule. People are just going to ridicule her for not having the other part of the couple's partner.
Right.
You accidentally said Reddit-cule. That was
Reddit-cule. Well, he's already getting Reddit-culed. Ha ha ha.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, Reddit.
Well, so I feel like the real question she asked was, is she the asshole for not wanting to go to the party now?
Oh, for not going.
For not going to the
Because
party.
she doesn't want to go because he, again, isn't going to be dressing up. The spiteful woman in me says she's not the asshole.
It is pretty spiteful.
Yeah, the spiteful woman in me says the same thing.
What if he went by himself? Is he an asshole? Without a costume, by himself?
I mean,
lets her stay home and pout? I say fuck that bitch because I hate that kind of spitefulness. If she wants to not go,
he is
I would
also
just
being
go by
spiteful
myself.
by constantly not wearing a costume, even though she's begging him to just do a simple thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering, like, how many years have they
Right.
gone to this party, and like, how many times, like, do people go, "Oh, there's Sean
Right.
again with his
Again.
black shirt"? Like, is this just does this Lux party accept this man that just never
doesn't
dresses
sound
up?
like it.
Yeah.
I want to know more backstory. Like, I feel like I need to know more.
The hosts sound like they are upset about it, and like if I was this dude's girlfriend, I would be embarrassed.
Oh,
And
I'd be
just
so embarrassed,
Every
yeah.
year having that happen, I would
Yeah.
be like, you know what? I'm just not gonna go this year because you are an asshole. So why even go?
I would just go and make him.
Well, I feel like
Make him stay home.
Yeah.
right. I
Just
feel
lock him in
like
the closet.
he is ungovernable, so she couldn't really make him stay home.
Do you
know
think-
what I mean?
I'm kidding. I'll never make anyone do anything.
If it's her friends, okay, you know, you don't know what her friends are like if they're having. I mean, I don't want to judge people. Actually, I do. That's what we're here for.
That's
So
right.
like they're having this big Lux ritzy party. There are probably some judgmental bitches there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like if she's showing up at the party every year and she's got this huge costume on and he's not wearing anything, then all these, you know, rich bitches in their group text whatever just talking shit on her, you know, because like, oh, you
Right.
see what's her name? You see Jane with fucking that loser not wearing a costume again. What a broke bitch. Like,
And I feel like,
Yeah.
okay, these are their neighbors. I feel like these are the type of people who, like, throughout the year would continue to bring that up. They go,
Yeah.
hey, you remember how Sean never wears a costume when he shows
I
up
feel
to our
like-
Halloween party that we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on? You think he's going to
Yeah.
do that again this year?
Yeah, like it would definitely be a running joke if it was something
Yeah.
that kept happening.
And
Right.
I feel like these neighbors could probably have like the means to just do like all sorts of ridiculous, obnoxious shit to kind of rub it in their face.
Right. So.
Yeah.
Which I would if I was throwing big parties like that and just had tons of money to do whatever I want. And my one neighbor keeps fucking it up.
Right.
I would just like show up at their house in costume to like bring them a cake or something. I don't know. You know, drop off the tool that they needed to borrow.
I think the only thing that would, this is the only back story that I would need to decide whether he's the asshole or not. Does he act this way for every holiday? If he's like this at
that stubborn.
if he's like this for Christmas, Thanksgiving, well, you don't really
Right.
dress up for Thanksgiving,
Right,
but
but like ruining holidays.
yeah,
basically.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, or like, you know, it's New Year's Eve. I just want to wear T-shirts and jeans. You know, it's
Right.
Christmas.
I'm going to bed at 11:30.
Yeah, it's the 4th
Yeah.
of July, and he's not like painted red, white, and blue and shooting fucking fireworks into
Yeah,
the sky.
he doesn't
Like,
even like fireworks.
if he's
Right.
just this like this all the time, I give him a little bit of a pass. But I get the sneaking suspicion that
It's just Halloween.
it's just Halloween, or maybe he's not in touch with his inner child, or something.
Or maybe he likes this, like pissing everybody off at the party and pissing off the neighbor and all that shit.
Or maybe he realizes the neighbors are a bunch of phonies, and he doesn't.
I don't know. I say if she doesn't go though, that passive aggressive bullshit makes her the asshole because
But I feel like, is she being passive aggressive if she is bringing it up to his face?
Yeah.
And she's like, the reason I don't want to go is because you are embarrassing me year after year when I'm asking you to do something simple. Like, she's
Yeah.
telling him.
That's not passive.
So?
Yeah.
That's not passive aggressive.
yeah, but she's still like it's not passive aggressive, but it's definitely like a spiteful move.
Well,
It just makes me feel bad for her.
Right.
Like, it just, you know.
I feel like
Fucking you women
he's constant,
sticking together and shit.
Every year he makes her feel bad at this party.
Right.
So why, I understand her not wanting to go.
Yeah.
If he doesn't care that he is making her feel bad, then
Yeah, then fuck her. Stay home,
right.
bitch.
I will.
I feel like any of these stories that have to do with couples, it's just like, you don't belong together. Like, that's, I just want to
Yeah.
scream that
Probably.
to every.
Time to break
most
up.
of the
Right.
time.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
I agree. You
Who's the asshole, Dave?
I kind of want to say the guy, but you kind of separated men and women here, like they're sticking
Yeah,
together,
dude.
and
We
like
know.
you're making it seem like
You
I
gotta
just
stay with the
No.
bros.
I
dude.
gotta stay with your.
Women are clearly the better sex.
Yeah,
so
they
you
are.
can side with us.
They absolutely are, and it is not Saturday, and we know Saturday is
Right.
for the boys.
It's not Saturday.
Today is a Wednesday, so I think I'm going to agree with them and say that the boyfriend's the asshole.
I'm gonna go just because fuck you guys. I'm saying that she's the asshole.
Okay.
Because she's doing some spiteful petty shit, and I'm gonna stick with my bro. And hey, maybe he doesn't like to get dressed up in weird fucking costumes. That's fine. He's allowed to not want to get dressed up in a stupid fucking costume if he doesn't want to. I like getting dressed up in fun costumes. So whatever.
point, yeah.
That just means that I don't know. He's a bitch, but he's not the asshole. And I'm riding with my dog.
Yeah, it's really hot. It's really hot. It's really hard once you're behind this mic to decide who's the asshole, because I'm just like, I need more backstory. Like I
You just
can't.
make it
Yeah,
up.
you make a
You make it
rash
up in your
judgment.
head.
Well, that's
And insinuate things that are
Yeah.
No,
ridiculous.
like, I want to see every side of every story.
I do too, and that's why we kind of try to flesh it out and bring it to life. Is
Yeah.
because they post on Reddit and they make it sound as good for them as
Of
possible.
course, there's
Right.
three sides to every story: yours, theirs, and the truth.
Nobody ever wants, or maybe there's some weird like sadist type, fucking masochistic type people that are just like, I want to be called the asshole, but like,
By thousands of people on Reddit.
but most people are like, yeah, I'm not the asshole, right? Like,
Right.
So we have to flesh that out.
That's
but
true.
He's in the wrong here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had to pick, yes, he is
Well,
the asshole.
I guess that's that. Three of us are wrong and one of us are right. But we'll keep going. We'll keep doing the episode, I guess.
Okay.
Celinda, you got one for us?
I have one. So this one is, am I the asshole for not letting my friend win? I,
Ooh.
26 female, have been friends, 27 female, who I'll call Bree, for 13 years. Bree and I were never close, but we ran in the same group. One thing about her is that she's competitive, and not in a fun way. One time she accidentally dropped my entire block of Clue sheets from Clue into the toilet after she lost.
Wow.
So now, let's go to last weekend. I had a Halloween party. My turnout was around 34 people. We had 3 events planned, and each event came with a prize: a costume contest, bobbing for apples, and trivia. I saw her Google answers. I had asked more than once for everyone to put their phones away because it ruins all the fun. I called her out directly and she put the phone away. She complained the rest of the night that the party guest who won must have been given the answers. Apples. She had her husband do it because she didn't want to ruin her makeup, but she got mad she couldn't help by using her hands on the sidelines,
Oh my fucking god.
even though she wouldn't let anyone else do that. Costume. The way we did it was we put out sheets of paper at a table, and when people had time to put sheets in a box with the costume they liked the most. Bree talked about how cute it would be if her kid won the costume contest most of the night, but she didn't bring the kid. She just showed pictures of her child dressed
What
in
the fuck?
costume. I laid out 40 pieces of paper before the party next to the boxes. Halfway through the party, a guest told me we're out of paper, and I assumed that since they were smaller pieces, they either fell on the floor or got mistaken as trash or something. I put out more. Upon counting, there were 38 votes were for Bree's child, which meant more than the turnout of my party. I decided to discard every one of them and give the prize to the person who had the second most votes. Bree wasted no time to walk up to me pissed. She blew up on me. She called me a try-hard bitch, unsympathetic, etc. before storming out. When I told my friends what happened, they asked why I took it so seriously. They told me that Bree was cut off financially from her dad and was struggling with bills. They told me Bree was dealing with a lot on her plate and that she's never experienced before and could use a win. I rebutted that she's an adult and adults don't have to communicate and react like that at a party, but my friends don't think I should have used my party as a gotcha and could have just let her have one. After all, I was going out of my way to make sure she didn't win. While I'll admit I did take some joy in not letting her have something because of how she acts. I was mostly doing it because I thought her way was ruining it for the rest of the guests. Am I the asshole for not letting her win?
God, no.
This Bree,
You're the worst.
Bree sucks, dude. She absolutely 100% sucks. This is why I stick with the boys.
Right, because men aren't competitive.
Men
at all.
are not fucking ridiculous. Like, at least a man knows the rules in bobbing for apple, that you can't, like, grab them and lead them up to the person's fucking mouth.
Right. Like, and
I would.
And the fact that she put all those sheets in the box for her kid. Who wasn't even there.
What the fuck?
like,
No
this
man
person-
does that shit.
Right.
That sound.
Never.
No, I mean, I won't say that, but that is just a very psychotic thing to do.
Right.
And I don't give a shit. I mean, I don't know what bad times Bree is going through, but like,
I'm sorry, winning some games at a Halloween party is
That
not
you're
gonna
cheating
like make
on all of them.
Right.
It's not gonna make your life better if you're going through legitimate struggles. So
Right.
And she's trying to cheat. It's not even like a
Right.
real victory. It's
Right.
like, how can I use my advantage or whatever, my privilege, or just cheat my way to victory here, because it's it's just hollow as fuck.
Right.
that is just fucking weird. I'm glad I don't have friends like that.
Right?
I could not. I could never.
Yeah, don't invite her to a party.
I mean, and she sounds like she's like this all the time. Like
Right.
how she dropped all the clue sheets in the toilet.
I like how she goes on, like, obviously a campaign to convince everybody that
Yeah.
her friend is the fucking asshole in this situation, when she is clearly a raging psycho.
Right.
Like, she
Please
goes,
placate me because I'm having a bad time.
And I feel like the other friends in the situation that are like telling this, or the party thrower, like, no, you're being the asshole for not letting her win. Like, those people are assholes too.
right. Like
I don't feel like they're as much as an asshole, but they are, like, definitely. I feel like if I was in that situation, I would just be like, fuck it, dude. Just shut the fuck up. I will tell her that she's an asshole or whatever you want. If you just shut the fuck up about this ridiculous shit.
Right.
Who fucking cares?
yeah, this is some first world problems.
They're all assholes.
Yeah, this
Every
is-
single one of them. Dave, you're awful quiet over there, Captain.
I think that if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Personally,
wow. Wow. So you,
the picking of whose kid has the best
it
costume.
wasn't
Well, no.
whose kid. It was like,
It
who
was
has the best.
people
Oh,
at
who is
the
it? Oh,
party.
who has
Yeah.
the best? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's why it's even weirder.
Who has the best costume at the party is psychological warfare. Do you think that America won World War II by playing it straight?
It's true. Definitely not.
Every
Is
little
this really a war, though, Dave?
every
Is this the same
It's a competition.
as World War
What's
One?
the difference?
No, I said it's not the same as World War One, because World War One they fought more by the rules. I'm talking about World War Two.
Oh my god.
Is this World War II then, Dave?
Oh well,
Is it that serious?
I
Are we
believe
stopping the
Bree-
whole world
to
from
Bree,
an
it's that
evil
serious.
dictator and the genocide of millions of people? Or are we at a Halloween party?
I believe that everybody's problems are relative to what they've faced in their lives. So, like, if your worst problem is getting cut off from your dad and winning a costume contest, that could be your World War II. I mean, I'm not
I do
saying
not think that's the same, Dave.
it's not. It's not.
You sound as out of your fucking mind as this crazy bitch right now.
I think Bree has possessed Dave.
This one time, like, have you
And
ever?
you're trying to manipulate everybody into seeing things your way
Have
right
you
now.
have you ever? Well, that's what she's trying to do. That's why
Exactly. That's
she
what
went
you're
up-
trying to do.
Well, and
You're the worst.
she did a fucking fantastic job.
What?
She did a fantastic job. Hear me out. You ever take the Jeopardy
I'm
test?
staging a mutiny.
You ever take the Jeopardy test?
The Jeopardy?
You ever
No.
take the Jeopardy
Is
test?
that where the one with the trains where you have to pull the lever or whatever the?
No, the game Jeopardy, like on TV with Alex Trebek. No, you're not pulling trains. How do you think they get?
I've seen the SNL with Alex.
How
Trebek.
do you think?
Sean Connery.
How do you think they get contestants on Jeopardy? You have to take a test
Oh.
online. The questions are timed. You get like 10 seconds or like
Right.
15 seconds to answer each question. The people who hit that echelon, they get put in a pool. They get notified to, for Jeopardy every once in a while. They open up the online thing. That's how they do it in this day and age. I had the computer open and my cell phone, and I'm answering.
You were in a contest to try and get on Jeopardy?
Yeah, well, no, anybody could do it. You just did the test online, and the smartest people made it.
And you thought you'd be able to go on to Jeopardy?
Well, because I was fucking cheating, dude. That's the point. I had my phone Googling every single question. But, like an old man, I put the phone up and hit the voice button, and would just be like, who was the Japanese prime minister in the fucking shogunate era or whatever, like who was the first samurai? And if I got the answers right in that 15 seconds, it popped up, it's in there. And you know what? If I'd have got enough of them right, I would have went on Jeopardy without any qualms. Okay?
And you would have lost horribly.
Well, that's not true. That's not true because
No, you're a very smart man. I believe in you.
That's a lie, first off.
no.
That's just because Dave invited Colleen on the show.
Right, feels obligated.
Yeah.
No. Because if I had to do the actual studying up for it, but like the initial thing is they want to test your common knowledge. When you get on the show, they kind of give you a background of the stuff you might talk about. Then I could research whatever. That's fine. But like, you gotta cheat, man. You gotta cheat. I did it in high school too. There was this kid that I sat next to in English class, and he was like really not self-assured, and like the teachers would bring up questions, and he'd lean into me.
Whoa, Dave,
that.
be careful.
He'd lean into me, and he'd be like, "Hey, do you think this is like a good response?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, dude, I think it is." And then, like, I wouldn't read the books, and then I'd raise my hand and take his answers. That's just how it is in America, baby.
You're stepping on the backs of the little man here.
That's
You're
America.
taking advantage of
It's
this.
the American way.
How do you?
Is that the right way, though?
It's the American way.
Celinda, you are fucking so talking out of your ass, you communist fucking bitch.
How about Thomas Edison? Thomas Edison
That's
fucking
exactly
cut
what
throats,
Thomas Edison did,
and
actually.
he made a whole life.
That's true.
So, like, in the end,
And you're acting like that's okay, though.
but
I'm just saying it's the American way. I didn't say
it's
it
the
was
American
right.
way. Billy Joel sang
It's
about
just
it.
the truth. It's the American way.
Celinda,
I didn't say it was the right way. Or a way that I approve
I'm disappointed
of.
in both of you guys. I thought you were decent human beings. Clearly, I was fucking mistaken.
Well, not all of us can be Batman.
Right.
First off. Second off.
That's right.
Sometimes when you're the captain of a ship and the waves are crashing starboard, you have to decide whether you're going to cheat death or succumb to it, right? So, like, what's wrong with cheating there?
Dave, the issue is, though.
Yeah, we've gone so far
The
from the
issue
viewers.
is here is that this isn't life or death, man.
But it could
This
be
is
to her.
a fucking Halloween party.
Maybe Bree went and killed herself later that night.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, we do know because they said that later all of her friends told her she was an asshole.
Right. I mean,
Well,
like
maybe
after,
she cut that
after
apart.
Bree stormed out.
You're right. Maybe they left that out of the
Right.
story to make themselves look better when
Right.
Bree actually went home and
just took her own
ended her
life.
life
Right.
Maybe
in front of her child.
Maybe
Or took the child too. That'd probably be the thing.
Maybe
Child first, then.
Myself.
you don't think
Right.
Bree could have had like juvenile diabetes in her whole life? Her fucking cousins were eating chocolate in front
Her
of her.
daughter's Diana.
Her daughter's Diana. Her daughter's Diana. But what do I feel about it?
The names have been changed to protect the.
The innocent. Yeah, this is Law and Order. What do I think about it? Of course, she's the asshole. She's
But
the.
you have a deep, heartfelt respect.
I have a
feel.
respect. If you're that dedicated to fucking winning, you have that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a go. She's gonna be a
go-getter.
CEO. She's gonna be a CEO.
No, she's not. She's gonna be in a psych ward. She's gonna be in a psych
She's either
ward.
going to be a CEO or in a psych ward.
Right.
Could go either way.
Yeah.
She could do
Yeah, I guess it really is a fine line between
Right.
genius and insanity most of the
Right.
time.
Almost every single one of the people you see in history books that made it fucking cut throats to
Yeah.
get there.
Sociopath.
And Bree is
Yeah.
cutting throats at
But
the Halloween party.
The things are a little bit more high stakes
Well, you
when
gotta
you're
start
running a country
somewhere.
You have to start
compared to
You gotta
a
start
Halloween
somewhere.
party.
I want
that
to know what her
34
daughter was
people
dressed
come to.
as.
Right.
Like what that she was like, God damn it, my daughter is the cutest. Like,
I thought it
I
was
feel like
interesting
that's
that
a
she wasn't
normal-
promoting herself, but she was promoting her child who wasn't there.
Well,
Right.
that's like using
Weird
a
projection.
kitty to be like, oh, look at how cute this is.
So
Look
it's
at-
like
you know what I mean?
Munchausen's by proxy.
Yeah. But like the opposite, she's not trying to kill her. She's trying to
Right.
get her to win out.
Right.
I think that maybe there's a case to be made that the person running the party is the asshole because she's, instead of everybody just going over and having a fun time and socializing, she's making these games to make it so that there's winners and losers. How does that make you feel when you go to a party and you leave a fucking loser with your friends? Like, what kind of asshole move is that?
You know, just like little Diana, sometimes you have to face the hard truth of reality in the
Right.
world,
That you're some
and
fucking
that you're
loser.
not always going to be the best number one winner, and you can't just like, I get trying to cheat when there's like some sort of chance of people like not knowing about it. Like, yeah, Jeopardy, you use your cell phone or whatever, you take the answers off the smart kids fucking test when you're in school, but to try and use your hands in bobbing for apples to guide the fucking apple into your boyfriend's mouth so you can get the most, like,
I mean, I don't know.
what the fuck?
That's an unnatural
That
need
is
to win.
that is beyond just
Yeah.
cheating. That is like,
I feel like I've seen that in a porn once.
Wait, which part?
wow.
Which part in that story have you seen it before?
So we're saying that
The whole thing. Is this a porn?
we should model our real world after pornography.
Well, I
And
mean,
that makes it okay.
no. What I am saying,
I think
though,
that's what he
Oh,
said.
the bobbing for apples.
the bobbing for
Okay,
apples.
got it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. It started
Child's
with-
Halloween.
No, not the child's Halloween party. The bobbing for apples. And we don't need to get into the semantics of it. But one
Yeah.
kind of bobbing led to another.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like it's they don't make it real tough thinking in the porno world.
Right.
They don't have those
Pretty
intricate
easy
plot
and
lines.
straightforward for the most part.
Yeah.
You're right.
She's like, you don't use your hands for that, and he's like, you can use your hands for this, baby.
wow.
I think that's exactly how it went, actually.
Nice. Well, Dave, thank you for regaling us with that tale. We're all wiser and better human beings now because of it. So
I think
let's get back to the story at hand and delve out this fucking judgment. I'm saying Bree's the asshole.
Oh, absolutely.
Bree's obviously the asshole.
I mean, I still think
Dave.
she played it to
You can
perfection.
say she's the asshole, but respect her gumption.
She's okay.
Celinda put that.
She's the
Don't put words in his mouth. Let Dave dig and bury himself in this fucking grave right here.
Let me put
this
it
is
this way.
Halloween after all.
You thought that nothing was at stake with these games, but by the end of this party, Bree had turned all of this girl's friends against her.
She's a mastermind.
She's a mastermind.
Yeah.
And to be
Other
a
than the
mastermind.
bobbing for the apple.
Other
That
than
was fucking dumb.
I never have seen you get so angry about something on this show, and I was trying to figure out why, because we've talked about some ridiculous stuff, but apparently it all comes down to the fucking bobbing for the apple, dude. What the fuck?
It's because I'm Batman today, and
Yeah.
Batman feels very passionate about what's right and what's wrong, and the people that try to cheat the system. I'm gonna beat their ass, and I'm gonna put them in fucking jail
Did someone?
every time.
Did you do a bobbing for apples?
did
At
you-
one point, someone cheated and you lost? Does that happen to you?
No, I was bobbing for apples, and somebody's like, "Oh, you're not too good at bobbing for apples. Maybe you can bob for this instead." So, if we really want to rehatch things,
Yeah. So, I didn't realize that was
David
you in
watched
that
this
movie. I didn't know that was your porn. Well,
Gotta pay the bills somehow.
Dave, didn't you notice how I tried to change this topic there? I didn't really want to talk about that kind of stuff.
Well, that's fine. Okay.
So
What-
now you're the asshole for re-traumatizing me. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna say she's a genius, but I'm gonna stick with you guys. She's an asshole.
Yeah.
Wow! After all of that advocacy for her,
Well, no, I didn't
and
think
she's the asshole.
I never said she wasn't the asshole. I just couldn't sit back and listen to you three people slight her for everything that she'd done.
All right, Dave, give us your next story.
Okay.
I've had enough of you. I've had fucking enough
Okay.
of Dave S.
Dave Scrubdog.
Dave Scrup Diggity fucking dog over here.
So let's get into this one. My husband and I moved into this neighborhood about 2 years ago after we got married. We haven't been able to celebrate Halloween the last 2 years due to COVID. It's our favorite holiday, so this year we decided to go all out. We filled our yard with tombstones and skeletons. All of our bushes and trees are wrapped in fake webbing, the tree closest to the street having a huge 6-foot spider dangling from its limbs.
That's nice.
The final touch was a huge rope web that we added extra webbing to fill it out that hangs from our roof all the way out to the street. We're not into gory stuff, so we got a couple of fuzzy spider decorations to place around the yard. It took us hours to decorate, and we were so excited my husband looked like a kid in a candy store. Yesterday, while my husband was at work, I heard a knock on my door. Turned out to be my neighbor. He looked absolutely frantic. I didn't even have a chance to ask what was happened when he yelled in my face, "You need to take all this shit down." I was really taken aback. This neighbor has always been very nice to us. I've seen other houses decorated in the past few years. Maybe not to this extent, but I know it's not against our HOA rules. I decided to ask if that was his issue just in case. He looked at me completely dumbfounded and started going off. "Cut the crap. You need to put all this away. My wife has arachnophobia. Your yard practically gave her a heart attack this morning." I kind of fucked up here and laughed. I didn't think our purple fuzzy spiders with big googly eyes would even scare the little kids in the neighborhood. You're pulling my leg, right? He got in my face and practically stepped into my house. You're going to scare my wife to death. If you and your husband don't take all this shit down, I'm reporting you. I'm a retired police officer and I can make this a real problem for you. I started seeing red and getting really uncomfortable because I was completely home alone and my husband wouldn't be home for hours. Even if I wanted to take it down, it would be impossible without his help. Listen, this is our first time getting to celebrate Halloween in our house, and we really put a lot into our yard. We don't even have any gory or graphic decorations. None of our spiders even look realistic. Can we please not do this right now? I don't give a shit. Take it down or else. He didn't really give me a chance to answer. He just started walking back to his yard. Our decorations are not scary. Other neighbors have even said our yard is cute. We also spent a few $100s decorating. It would be a huge waste to take it all down. I haven't told my husband yet because I know he's petty and will throw a fit and probably decorate with even more spiders out of spite. I refuse to take down our decorations. This is really important to us, and I just want to enjoy my favorite holiday with my husband. Am I the asshole?
Oh, can I please start this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us what you got. Hit us.
So this is personal for me because I myself have horrible arachnophobia. However, this is something that I've been avidly working on this past year, and I've been working on just getting closer to spiders and and at them instead of just screaming when I see them, and just working on just that would have scared me a couple years ago, and I just can't even fathom going to someone else's property and being like, "I'm scared of these fake things, so please take them down." I don't know why she has that accent, but or getting my husband to go over there. I mean, the whole thing is just absolutely fucking ridiculous. It'd be one thing if they were neighbors, they were friends, they knew each other for years, and her arachnophobia was this really well-known thing, and they decided to have a fucking spider, or real spider farm in their front yard. We're just gonna have 1,000 tarantulas just chilling in our front porch. Fuck Sheila next door, with her arachnophobia. That I could be okay, Sheila, that's really mean to do that to Sheila. But this, that was loud. I apologize.
It's okay.
You know what? Yeah. Retired cop, asshole all the way.
Every time.
Yep.
Yeah. The retired cop is always an asshole. And I appreciate the husband being the type of guy that, out of spite, see, this is where I'm a little bit of a hypocrite and contradict myself, because I really appreciate a more spiteful, more spiders in the yard appearance after somebody tells me to take that I can't do it. Maybe it's more anti-authority than it is spite.
Right.
This guy's a retired cop telling me I can't have fucking spiders in my front yard or whatever, and I would go out and buy 50 more spiders immediately, as soon as I could.
If I were the wife, I'd be scared that the neighbors would do something fucked up, to spite them, and just throw a bucket of actual spiders in the front window or something. I wouldn't mess with. No, sorry, this whole thing is just pissing me off.
Yeah, I feel like the neighbors coming onto their yard and being your decorations that are on your property we don't like them, so you need to take them down, especially because they have an HOA and they already checked with the HOA that what they did was not against the rules. And I feel him being I'm a retired cop brings it to another level, because him just trying to use his authority to bully his neighbors.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
like that didn't need to be brought up.
That's real piece of shit.
Right.
cop
It's
stuff
just
right
like,
there.
oh, you're trying to like scare me by saying that you're a retired cop. Like, I am also now going to put 100 more spiders in my front yard.
I feel like it could have went a lot different for this guy had he not been like, take that shit down because I'm a fucking cop.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Maybe if you approached him nicely and been like, hey, maybe just for Halloween you could have your spider up or whatever, or some other time, and been a little bit more friendly instead of coming over there like, I'm a fucking boss, I'm a cop, I can tell
Right.
you what to do, blah, 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 blah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
No,
he's
that
the
lady
worst.
just needs to put on like her blinders when she walks in her house. If she's really that scared, which I have a lot of empathy for people with irrational fears because I'm one of those people. So like if that were me and I was in that stage of life where things like that would scare me, it's kind of like me years ago walking through Spirit Halloween and there being like the big spiders that would, dangle down, like that would freak me out and I just wouldn't go down that aisle. You just
Right.
avoid those things. Like it's just fucking Halloween. Like, it's not all year round. They're just going to have these fucking spiders just hanging from their,
They might keep
Right.
them year round now.
Yeah, but regardless, even if they did, I'd be like, that sucks. But actually, it might even help her get over her arachnophobia.
Right,
Because she'd
yeah.
be used to seeing it all the time. This might actually be therapeutic for her.
Right. You're helping her.
I feel like
Yeah.
this lady also is probably being a touch dramatic, and her husband or whatever is also probably always been like, like macho man, like, I need to protect my wife, blah blah blah, and she
Right.
probably like just was like, oh, that spider's kind of a little scary over there, blah blah blah. Or maybe she like freaked out because she's a drama queen and she needs her big strong man to come over and protect her from the fucking spider. And either way, these guys are both assholes.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Either if she over exaggerated her fear or under exaggerated her fear, either way, this guy is just taking it personally and like, oh, I need to defend my wife's honor.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like your approach in situations like that are very important.
Absolutely.
And he approached it in a way that was just going to make it worse.
Yeah.
You don't know that guy's situation at home.
Yeah. That also may be
I love
true.
Dave's
Maybe
devil's
his
advocate all
wife
night. I love
is a horrible, horrible, awful bitch, and this guy has had fucking enough of her shit. And she just complains and complains all the time. This guy's a retired cop. He
yeah.
deals with
Snap.
dickheads every single day of his
Right.
life at work for the past however long he's been a cop. And now he has to stay at home and deal with his whore wife.
He just spent 20 years. He worked his
At
way
least.
up 25 years. He worked his way from working the beat to like detective. He's seen some grisly shit. He finally gets to retire, and it's his first fucking. Not that he cares about Halloween, but it's the 1st October that this dude's been retired, and he just wants to sit and relax. And now he has to hear his wife fucking bitch and moan about this 6-foot googly spider next door and how it triggers her arachnophobia. I would probably go over, like, I would be nicer about it. I'd be like, for the love of fucking God, I'll give you your $200 back that you spent on these decorations. Could you please take it down? You
So
know?
my stupid wife will shut up.
But as Tony said, this guy's been in law enforcement for his whole career. And so he's used to, dealing with a lot of dickheads. So he thinks that he just has to go over and flex.
Lay down the hammer.
Right.
Flash guns and gang signs and shit.
So, like, who's to say? Oh, she did put pictures, but I don't have the thing. And the spider is pretty cartoonish, so I'll give her that it's not.
A terrifying, big, realistic looking spider.
But you know what would get me? It would be the web. I hate the webs because you walk
This
through.
fucking table sucks, right? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm having a hard
I'm not
time
judging the
it's
table
with the
either.
spider webs.
But like, have you ever been walking and
yeah.
you run into a spider web because you don't see it, and it's the most fucking paralyzing fear if you don't like spiders.
Yes.
So like, maybe it's not the spiders that are the big deal. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe
It's
there's
the
some
rope
kind.
web.
Yeah, it's the rope web. Maybe there's some
That's
kind of.
probably brightly colored.
Well, you don't know that. This isn't
Orange.
bright. She's walking around at night. You don't know how the yard's set up. Maybe it's set up in a way where she can run into that web. She runs into a web. And
She might
I
actually
Has
die.
a
like
stroke.
I've gotten better, like Colleen as well. I've gotten better with my arachnophobia over the years because that shit used to terrify me. But like I remember one time running into a web when I was younger and just like losing my, like I like ripped my shirt off, like looking for like a spider, because that shit's like kind of terrifying. So like, you know, I think he's the asshole for how he approached it, but I guess I could kind of see, like, she kind of belittles this lady for having a phobia, you know?
Yeah, I definitely, like I said, complete empathy for the arachnophobe. But the husband and how he went about it, all of that was wrong. And I mean, I'm also just like the queen of anti-controversy. Like not controversy,
Conflict?
confrontation. Thank you. That's what I meant to say. So like there could be like the most offensive thing next door to me, and I'd be like, it's fine, everything's fine.
Yeah,
Like
don't
I would
worry
never,
about it.
it would have to be something horrific for me to actually be like, excuse me, could you please take that down? So I can't relate to that because I'm not that kind of person. But yeah, I think it's all about the approach. It's just I feel bad for that lady, and she. I don't know.
I think it's double. I think this is a rare first ever, and it's not first ever, but I think that this is a first for me where I'm going to say this is a double asshole story. They're both assholes. He comes over like an asshole yelling, and she's like, oh, is your wife scared of my googly-eyed 6-foot spider? You know, like, so
Right.
she's like kind of being an asshole
Insensitive.
too. She's being insensitive as well. I think they're both assholes, and if I was the chair of that HOA, get them both out of there.
You're both evicted.
No decorations for anybody. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put this squarely on the bitch arachnophobe wife who's annoying her hardworking retired cop husband who's been defending all of us from evildoers for long enough to retire.
Yeah, Batman really appreciates the police.
I understand what that's like, working hard, late hours, beating the shit out of people who have done petty crimes, you know, minor crimes, beaten ass for years, decades, long enough to deserve to be able to retire. And then I go home and I just want to kick my feet up and not have to relentlessly pummel criminals
Plot
for a
twist.
while. And now my wife won't shut up and I'm about to pummel her.
Maybe this cop misses telling
Right.
people what to do. And he's
Right.
like, I can't take being retired. Who can I yell at? And he
Right.
was just like, spiders. I hate spiders. I'm going to go over there and,
Right,
you know,
'cause-
couldn't. Just speculating.
His
Just
wife is a real no-nonsense type of lady, so he can't yell at her like that.
right.
Or he's already been yelling at her, and
Right, and it's just not enough
This is just
anymore.
one more reason to kick the shit out of her when he gets
No,
home
no.
after
Well,
retiring.
How would you feel if this cop was Commissioner Gordon?
See, Commissioner Gordon wouldn't handle this situation.
No, Commissioner Gordon would never.
Commissioner Gordon loves his wife.
He would never.
I'm not saying that this guy obviously loves his wife. He's going over
but
there
he's
to yell
also
at someone.
just pummeling her. No, just beating the ever loving. If he hears one more thing about this spider, god damn it, he might kill this poor broad.
So, and you said she was the asshole. The wife. You said she was the asshole. That's how you started.
That's right.
This.
I'm
Yeah, so this
I'm
is
saying
time out.
I'm not saying
So
that these
someone-
beatings are not deserved.
Okay,
I
so
never
time
said that.
Time out, Captain, we're right in the ship here. I don't want to dilute the stories into each other, but you'd have no problem calling the wife who gets, as you say, beat by
The
her
whore
cop
bitch
husband.
wife.
You have no problem calling her the asshole when she's in a horrible situation, but you got this huge thing against someone who uses their hands to bob for fucking apples. Like, I feel like these are things that are like on two different
Batman.
levels. Like, I'm like, oh, this person's just trying to get ahead and play some games. You're like, fucking don't use your hand for apples. And you're like, this girl
Batman
gets the shit.
doesn't see gray.
Yeah,
It is black and it is white.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
if it's black, Batman is fucking coming for you to mercilessly beat the shit out of you.
But
every time, no matter what,
Yeah.
whether you're an annoying wife or you're cheating at bobbing for apples, Batman's fucking coming.
I think this is why people don't really love Batman. I think this is why vigilantes don't work in real society for what you're saying
exactly
right
why
there.
they love Batman.
I don't think that's why they love Batman.
The American people, dude, have you seen these new Ultra MAGA signs? Those are the people that love Batman.
Okay.
And his relentless, merciless beatings of people committing
Whores.
minor crimes.
Okay, well,
Whores,
Mentally ill people.
illegals,
Yeah.
especially mentally ill. Oh my God, don't get me started on that.
so I'm gonna play I'm gonna go back to devil's advocate captain here and say that I am going to just go on the exact opposite side of what you're deciding on here, if that's the Batman logic.
Absolutely, Batman. I see no flaws in any of this. You guys can't change my mind about any of it.
So the arachnophobe is the asshole.
And
A for us.
I think Arachnophob's not the asshole.
And she deserves the beatings.
The husband and I'm not going on that side with you. I'm going with the retired cop husband and the lady who's giving him a hard time.
They're both assholes.
They're both assholes.
That's the biggest cop out I've ever heard.
The husband.
Yeah, what
in
about the
all-
husband? We haven't even decided if he could be the asshole.
Well, here's the thing. Tony thinks it's some weird fucking right-wing fucking snuff
Ultra
film
MAGA.
fantasy, ultra mega snuff film fucking beating fantasy going on with his
This is
side
how
of
Batman
things.
lives, dude.
But I think, you know what I think is going on? I think that the husband's not even at work. I think the husband is banging the cop's wife next door.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think they're off on a little rendezvous. And the joke's really on these two because he thinks he's standing up for it. Like, his wife's like, he's gotta fucking go. This 6-foot googly-eyed spider's triggering my arachnophobia. And the husband's like, I just spent $500 on decorations. I need to work extra hours. So he's like, I'm gonna give it to her. My wife left because of arachnophobia. And she was like, well, my husband can't deal with this because he's working overtime. Meanwhile, they're fucking in some...
Just an elaborate plot for those two to get
This
together.
is brilliant.
Okay.
And so
wow.
they're just
Yeah.
fucking at a hotel somewhere like, oh, this should really occupy those two for a couple hours so they're off of our case. So all four of them are assholes.
That's
Yeah.
devious.
That
Yeah.
is super deep.
Very
Yeah.
devious.
Very intricate.
Yeah.
Intricate.
Yeah. It's I wasn't going to go down that route, but Tony unlocked it with
I'm glad.
the weird domestic abuse angles.
This is how you create good content for the internet.
Right.
So
And let the people of Reddit know. You know, they bring the best out in all of us. Reddit as a website brings out the best in people. And thank you, Reddit, for providing us with more amazing Am I the Asshole episodes of Everything at Once. Colleen,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. This was a blast.
Yeah, it's been super fun. Celinda, I don't know what to say to you right now. Dave, I would never let you captain my ship.
I don't know. Come on.
I think that you're awful, and you're kicked off the show. I'm sorry. You're fired.
I think that for my last word, before I'm fired, before this mutiny is over, I think one thing you have to realize is that you might not agree with me, and you might think that I'm a real jerk after this. But sometimes when the waves are crashing against the starboard side of your ship, you got to make some tough decisions as the captain, and it might not be what you want, but like, I'm leading us to the promised land with we're not going to have scurvy. We're not going to run out of the rum. We are going to be living our best lives. Just follow me to this paradise island. Don't give up on the ship yet, buddy. We're almost there.
Just don't
To be
question
continued.
Dave.
Yeah.
To be continued until the next episode. We'll see you guys all later. Give us a like or a follow on YouTube and Spotify, however you like to listen to us. And maybe come see us on Twitch sometimes, because I don't know if anybody ever watches these live. Either way,
Watch
we love you guys.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Good night.
Come here if you have a good costume.
Yeah, go get a king size candy bar.